Hi everyone, this is Esateys. Today we're going to speak about, it's all about priorities, because it is. It's amazing how many things that we are overwhelmed about. It's amazing how we are overloaded about so many things, and we feel like we're trying to do so many things at once. I don't know about you, but I have a list that's like enough to gag a maggot. I mean, it's a lot. And so sometimes I really have to stay attentive to how I'm feeling about it. And one of the ways that I get control, if you will, of that is by really being clear about what my priorities are about all the things. And this comes in virtually every single area of your life. It's not just about business. It's about things that you need to do around the house. It's things that you've got to do that you feel like you have to do with your friends. It's about things that need to be handled in your office or with people that you know. See, the bottom line is that we all have a million trillion seemingly things to do. But what is it that's true about what really needs to be done? I use a program called Trello, Trello.com, and it's a free app or something, whatever you want to call it, that allows you to put in different kinds of things, different boards, and it differentiates different areas of your life. So I have my Abundance Mastery course, and I have my LinkedIn, and I have all these different kinds of differentiations, including personal. And in there, I put things that need to be done. And then there's a little thing where you can put labels on them about, is it urgent? Is it very important? Is it important? Is it important but not urgent? Does it need to be done soon? You can make up the labels, be whatever it is that you would want. But when I look at that, then I kind of have a sense of peace. And I have to be very clear about what it is that I truly want in any given moment. So when's the last time somebody asked you to buy something? And you weren't really sure you wanted to do it, so you said, oh, I can't really afford it. That's usually a lie, because when we want something, we find a way to get it. But what we aren't clear about is, do we want what we think we're going to get from that more than we want whatever else it is in front of us? When we have a mission, when we have a passion for something, you absolutely know that you will make it happen. So that's a matter of priority. It's not good, it's not bad, it's not right, it's not wrong. It's what's really true for you. What do you truly want? Be honest with yourself. Be honest with other people. This I would love to do, but it's not high enough priority in my life right now. I speak to a lot of people who are wanting me to purchase certain things from them. But what I'm looking at is this the timing for me? Is this the priority for me right now where I'm at in my business or in my personal life? And some things are, and some things aren't. But do you stop and really look at that for yourself? And if you aren't, then I invite you to do that, because if you do not, what's going to occur is you start lying to yourself, you lie to others, you feel overwhelmed, you feel like you're never going to catch up, you don't really know what it is that's going on that's going to make things different for you, and then you don't really know where your energy is. And if you don't know where your energy is, besides perhaps confusion and overload, then you are not going to be able to be pristinely clear and feel authentic internally with people and what it is that's true. So here's what I recommend to you. Be still. Write a list of all of the things that are important to you, that you feel like you need to get done. You can categorize them into different lists, if you will, and then prioritize them. And your priority is to look at what do you really want to do, which is tricky, versus what it is that we are feeling like we have to do versus what's important. You just need to put it in there and notice that if there are things that need to be done, but you are not feeling the energy for it and you really don't want to do it, what happens is you put that perhaps at the top of the list or second, but somehow you find a way to get around it because it's not what you really want to do. So your priority is not really there. Be honest with yourself. And if it is really important because you have a commitment, then just take a breath and do it. Get it off your list as fast as you can. But do not lie to yourself or to someone else and say, Oh, I couldn't do it because I was too tired. I couldn't do it because somebody came over. I didn't do it because blah, 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 blah. Truth is that you didn't do it because it wasn't a high enough priority to you. I promise you that if I said, okay, I'm coming over to your house, it'll be at 3:10 a.m., and I said, I'm going to be giving you a check for $500,000, I'm pretty sure you would make a priority of getting up and meeting me at the door. You think? But if I said I was coming over because I just wanted to see what notes you took that day on the project we were working on, what do you think you'd tell me? Pick a different time. See, it's all about what it is that's important to you. Understand and know what's important to you, and then you will make decisions that feel right, that you will excel at, and that you will feel really confident and delighted internally about what it is that you are doing. In addition to that, people are going to feel like they can trust you because you follow through with what it is that you say, and people will love the fact that you're authentic. They may not be excited that you're not going to buy their product or whatever, but they will respect you for what it is that you have going on and what it is that you're actually saying. That's what's important. So you make your list, you prioritize it, and then you take action. Get it done. Get it done. Because you know how good it feels when you do. You know how you like to check that off. If you're like me, you've probably written things down just so you can check them off. It's kind of fun because we feel like we have something to contribute. We feel like we are achieving something. That's a personality trait that 99.999% of all of us have. So you allow for yourself to know what it is that's important, categorize it, prioritize it, and then move forward with it. I want to thank you so very much for those of you that are sharing. I just love the fact that you just even write something like thank you, because that's really nice. At least I feel your presence, and that is appreciated. And thank you, so many of you, for sharing this. When we have hundreds and then thousands and even more people than that are listening to things that are raising their vibration, helping them feel better, improving their business, helping their self-empowerment, creating clarity, and giving things that really help each other feel better about themselves and lives, isn't that going to be the most awesome world ever to live in? I think so. That's why I do what it is that I do. The other thing is, for those of you that are on my mailing list, I'm going to be sending out something asking you for about 1 to 2 minutes of your help with a little survey that I have. I appreciate you taking the time to answer that. And if you are not on my mailing list and are willing to help me out, then go to Esateys.com, ESATEYS.com, and sign up for a free gift, and that will put you on the mailing list. And then I can make sure that you get this survey. Or if you don't want to get on the list, just private message me and I'll send it to you. Because I have some things that I'm asking, and some of it's about Facebook Live. So I appreciate your willingness to support me. And the last thing is, I want to leave you with a question. You know these questions. I hope you're listening to these lessons, to these messages, and to these questions, and you're repeating them so you get your mind working and running off to give you the results that you're really looking for. So today's is, what would it take for me to be 100% honest about my priorities? What would it take for me to be 100% honest with myself about my priorities? Okay, you've got your work set out for you for the next little bit. I'm really looking forward to next time. Until then, feel a hug.